What's going on, people? I'm hanging out. I'm just taking a quick vacation. I've been lounging for a couple of days. I've really been having a good time. You know, I just woke up. Hadn't been getting too much sleep because I've been so busy and been so active doing things and everything. But I finally got some sleep. Finally, and so I just woke up and I'm just hanging out here. And it doesn't really matter where I am. I'm out here in the wilderness, so that should give you some kind of indication how remotely far I am. But I wanted to talk to you people because, over this past few days of lounging and relaxing and encountering many different types of people as well as family members that I haven't seen in a while. And it's during this type of season that you're on vacation and the holidays are here and so forth, and you got things coming up, and so you see a lot of people you haven't seen in a while, and so you engage people that you're probably not socially comfortable with all of the time, and you talk to all of the time. And so those are the types of situations that you get into on a social level where you may find yourself being more uncomfortable or more abrasive towards someone that you don't really care for in your family, or just some stranger in general, in the department store or something. And this is the time of year we see all of these videos, you know, fucking store riots. People are fighting in the stores over merchandise and shit, and just really crazy behavior. Unacceptable behavior, less than civil behavior. And I struggle with that, and I try to. Sometimes I'm weak. I told you guys I'm human, and sometimes I find myself slipping a little bit, and I may find myself engaging the person back or putting them in their place, and I do that, and I get some type of satisfaction overall of it, because see, I know that I'm not going to fix that person, and so they deserve that slap for that moment, and so forth. You get what I'm saying? But on a bigger level though, it's really a bad. It really shows that we're a bad society. It shows that we've raised children to be the worst people possible and to not help their fellow man in a later time in their lives, and they may need that help from another soul who won't in turn grant that to them because of the same dynamic. And it's troubling to me, in consideration for another person. Now, I saw a video, I talked about that video. I think I did a video on that, I think. But I talked about that not too long ago, and I saw this footage about, the woman who threw the cat from the freaking balcony and shit, and thought it was funny. And that's scary because, see, I'm not too fond of very high places. I don't like heights too much. I can do it when necessary, but I'm not really fond of that because, see, I have an understanding that at that high level, I could fall, and if I fall, death could occur, and I understand that. And so because I'm very cautious, some people are like that. Some people are reckless in life. Some people fucking do 150 if they can with in their fast cars or something. They run into something. There are people that we have to be cautious of because they can harm your sense of well-being and peace. They can freaking, because of their reckless and callous and careless behaviors, they can cause you to be maimed, or something can really happen in your life. And if you live your life like a carefree butterfly and you just say, oh, la la la, I'm not aware of this, or I'm aware but I don't care, then that's your fate. Then that's what will become of you. But people like me, we want to try to stop that, and just simply so we can live in peace. It's really about that. It's really about self-preservation here, because see, you have a right to your peace and I have a right to mine. And if I infringe on your peace for any moment, then I'm in the wrong. And that's something that many of us are not understanding. And that is the problem. Okay? But she threw this cat off the roof or whatever, the balcony. She threw this cat and the cat survived. My God. But just imagine, I've fallen from trees and shit, playing in the fucking tree as a child. I've fallen. and been terribly afraid for my life. And in some cases, I think I got hurt. I don't even know if I broke something. I'm trying to remember. I had a crazy childhood. I've cut myself and had to get stitches and all types of shit in my life. And so I could have broken something or sprained something. But those are serious moments in your life that could be your death. And promoting reckless behavior and just letting people be how they want and not holding them to a standard, because I talked about that in another video. See, I get to the core. It's not really about it's let me be fair. It is about what they do, because really on that level, that is the only reason why I have energy and have concern for this. I'm trying to rid you all of these bullshitters, these BSers. I'm trying to rid you of these BSCs, these batshit crazy folks. I'm trying to help you folks, okay? During the holiday seasons, you encounter family members. I mean, this video is really going to be helpful in ways that because see, many of us don't get into the psychology of how we interact with people in our close proximities. We don't get into that psychology. We don't get into the psychology of understanding why we have murders and fights, and every holiday there's some fight, there's some murder. We see this in the news. It's being reported. You people look at the news, so it's being reported in your communities. Okay, God forbid, let's hope you're not one of these people committing these things. But that's what I want you to look at. If you're one of these types of people that what I say resonates to you in a way that you feel that you have been that person, that culprit, then let's start from that place. Let's start from that place, because I'm really trying to, because see, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. That is sociopathic foolishness right there, right? Now, I would have loved to taken her fat ass and thrown her off the fucking balcony, and she would have traveled a lot faster than that fucking cat, because she was like about whatever, I don't know how fat she was. But the point I'm making is, and I'm not trying to, be, I'm just making a point that, I'm angry. So to see that happen to an animal, a defenseless animal, is fucking retarded. It's not fucking funny. See, your borderline retarded IQ is why you don't grab that you just threw a fucking animal off the roof. I could have thrown it to his death. And that shit is horrifying. See, you can't relate on a level of being a soul, and you're sick and broken in that capacity, because you can't relate to the fact that fucking cat is a fucking living thing. And when you seek to destroy other living things, then you're just not a good person. The people who say things and just do what they want to do, we need to stop you people. Right? We need to stop you people. I'm hanging out. I'm having a great freaking time on vacation. I'm having a freaking awesome time. I'm not going to even lie to you. I may seem serious in this moment because I'm working, but I have had a great time, right? And I just woke up, so I may not look the most lavish at this moment, but I'm inspired to do this lecture, and I'm going to talk to you real quick and not really waste a lot of your time, because I want to get to the good meat and just deliver this in a way that it helps you, because there you know what, I'm not even going to buy this BS that this is just these are random situations and most people are good and blah blah blah. We want to believe that as humans, yeah. The dullest of us want to just buy into some narrative, and yes, that's the truth. But the real reality is that you people who are listening to this have been guilty of it. Now, even me, myself, because I'm not perfect, have been guilty of these things in my life. And I am striving every day to be better than that and to not infringe on other people in any way that causes them irritability or makes them feel disrespected. That is where we need to start. If we enact that plan within the world at large, every fucking body would get along. Everyone would be kumbaya. And this is not about the kumbaya. I always like to say that, because some people think that would really, and I've challenged people on this, and they would think that I'm not being realistic, but I am, because it means that there's something in you that does not allow you to want to try to make things better. You don't want to be in an environment. You like drama. You like fighting. You like these types of bullshit things. You know? You like these types of things. So you spend your time trying to construct energies that bring others down. But in exchange, you're also bringing yourself down. You're not uplifting yourselves in any capacity. That's what this is about. You know? I want you all to have a freaking happy holiday, no matter what that particular special day is. Christmas, fucking New Year's, all of these things, you know, that are right here on the horizon, to give you a time frame. We're right here in these times. Okay? I want you to enjoy your family members. Realize that you know, life is fucking not promised to anyone. We spend our time worrying about the most trivialest of things in life. We're not trying to be happy, right? We're not trying to enjoy ourselves. I'm really fucking enjoying myself on this vacation. Really, I am, you know? And maybe I've had a few too many Long Island iced teas, you know, and I took a long nap today, but, you know, but hey, you know, I'm living my life, and I'm not trying to not let you live yours, which is the main theme of what I'm saying in this discussion today. Right? I still don't like you people, for the record. I don't. Because why should I? See, that's why I need you to start. You need to start asking questions. Why should this man like us when we're good people? Are you? Are you good people? See, I want you to think about that. If you're not a good person, and if you're living your life with intentions to harm another soul, then you need to fix that, because that is going to result in some type of conflict for you down the road. That may be someone knocking you out, like I used to say in you know, a while back. That may be someone firing your ass because they can't deal with you. Someone in a power scenario who has leverage over you. It can harm your freaking lives. You know, this is not the best footage. This is not about right now. This is not about footage. I hope that it doesn't look too bad. I hope this video doesn't turn out too bad for you folks. I am on fucking vacation, by the way. You know, have had a few drinks earlier, relaxing, you know, sitting out in the lawn chairs and everything, just relaxing, right? It's not too bad out, you know, and I needed to take a break, because that's when I have to disconnect. I'm disconnecting from something. That something is the matrix grid of your bullshit. The things, the energies that you propel on a daily basis towards others, right? The things that you stand for. You jackasses. I just, you know, and you know, I'm not upset. If I sound upset, I'm really passionate. I am very fucking happy. You don't know, just a minute ago, I was just sitting there playing some music, and I was just doing my little thing, you know, just fucking around, you know. Well, that was before I went to sleep. I took a nap. I did have something to drink. I had a few Long Islands. And by the way, do you guys like? I love Long Island iced tea. I don't know if you folks like it. It's a good drink. Maybe you're going to drink it a lot this holiday season. Enjoy. And so this video may not turn out the best, but it's really, I'm inspired to talk to you folks and give you this message. I'm going to try to say what I need to say, and you know, and I hope I don't look too terrible, you know. I've been just slouching around, you know. I'm not in my typical dress, but that's okay. My dress wear, I mean, not dress. But, you know, and so I want y'all to understand something, right? You know, that is the one thing, because see, it's all about intelligence. And really, we have to accept that there are different levels of people in society who have different intelligence levels. And some of you, excuse me, folks, excuse me. Some of you people are really low seated and have low vibrations, right? And we can't do anything about that. We have to let you be integrated in our societies. Many of you are our family members, so we can't just ostracize you from our genetics. Now we can do that in the right circumstances, but just for the purpose of the discussion, I'm saying these are your family members. You're not going to cut them off, right? You have to deal with them. This is in this season, in this holiday, you're going to have to deal with folks. Okay, so I just want you know, people to think about that, right? I'm not going to necessarily make this all gloom and doom and shit, but I'm going to say that it really is gloom and doom. And if you don't believe that, then you're delusional, you know, and I had to say this today because I got something in my throat. Gee, excuse me, y'all. I had to say this today because just over the last couple of days, some of the things I've seen just reinforces what I keep saying, right? And, you know, and I don't want to have this camera all over the place, but I just don't want to keep doing that. But I had to have this talk. I'm about to take a run down to the little corner market a couple of miles away from here. And, you know, like I said, I'm out in the wilderness and enjoying myself. And that's how I like to take vacations now, because I have to get away and disconnect. I don't know, many of you may do other things for vacation. Maybe you stay at home. Maybe you just sit around with your family members and stuff, and you just, you know, whatever. I don't know what you do during the holidays. I wish you the best. And I hope that you try to make an effort to not infringe on another person simply because you understand that person is just like you on some level, and you don't like the feeling because you have felt the feeling, and because you have a familiarity. Forgive me, y'all. I'm done. I'm tongue tied. Since you haven't, let me use this word and I'll come back to that. Familiarity. Since you have that, with the and how can I put this? Because I want to make sure I want y'all to understand something. Because you rationalize with how someone else is, and you yourself can feel those same things. That's what I want to say, because that's where I'm going. I'm flowing with this, you know. I was a little rusty there, had to get it out. Because you understand how you feel as a person, as a soul, then you should understand how that person feels. And that's simple. That's as fucking basic as you can get that statement and that sentence for your understanding. As basic as it comes. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this shit for you guys. Okay? I'm trying to do something here. I'm trying to rid you of this bullshit and some of the pain and suffering that you may occur to you during these times in your life. Maybe you can eliminate some of that shit and alleviate those symptoms. You know, the BS. So I want you guys to have a great day. I'm gonna ride into town, and, you know, like I said, you know, get a few things, get some ice and stuff like that, and hang out a little bit. I got some friends coming by the cabin, and we're gonna hang out and shit. It's gonna be a cool event. I got a bunch of folks actually coming, so we're gonna all hang out and shit, and try to kick around some ideas for some new things I'm working on. And that's why, you know, and it's important. Hey, let me say this. That's hey, let me give y'all a tip, and this is important. I'm not saying don't enjoy your lives, and when you take vacation to just kick back and not do it. Some of you may have to actually just let go, and on your vacation just relax. But for me, sometimes working vacations, I get the best out of me. I'm relaxed. I don't have any pressures. I limit my phone calls, and certain people that I talk to, only certain people that can get in touch with me and stuff like that. I limit my time because, I mean, I have to have time for myself to be creative and do some of the things I'm trying to do. So, that being said, enjoy your day, and I'm going to enjoy mine. I talked about a lot of the stupid stuff that people do because I do love bad behavior. I just love it, you know. That's why I love you folks. Yeah, right. Have a nice one.